Hey everybody, Jake here and welcome to the hobby. I hope you guys are having a fantastic holiday. If you're new to the channel, then every single Thursday we cover the latest Pokemon card news that is currently sweeping the whole entire globe. And boy, we have some amazing news this week. The first big piece of news, and I think this one is actually really big, and it will most likely actually reach a legitimate media outlet, and that is we now have a new most expensive Pokemon card in the hobby. That's right, Illustrator Pikachu, which has reigned supreme for years and years, has officially been dethroned, probably until the next time Illustrator Pikachu is sold. But the new most expensive Pokemon card in the hobby is first edition base set Charizard PSA 10, because a copy of this card just sold yesterday on November 25th at PWCC auction for a whopping price of $295,000, and that is not even including sales tax or any other auction premium that goes along with it. Most likely, if the buyer were to actually commit to this deal, they would be spending well over $300,000 for this card. But we're going to go off of the original $295,000 auction price today, because we really don't know how much the buyer's premium on this card really is. Most likely that's probably an extra 20 or 30 grand if the seller or the buyer actually commits to this deal, because the thing is, this PWCC auction went over on eBay, and there is a lot of skepticism when it comes to high auctions on eBay, because we don't really know if the buyer is going to commit to this deal or not. But overall, that is an immense price. The last time a PSA 10 first edition Charizard made headlines was literally just last month, when it also went for a record-setting sale of around $220,000 to $230,000, and here it is making record sales again at $295,000. That is a 50% return on investment in what, 1 month? And the card is still climbing. In fact, there are many other cards that have made significant climb, because I think I mentioned it last week, but this is probably going to be the largest Pokemon card auction of the whole entire year, and there were a lot of amazing cards on sale. And another really dramatic sale that I saw was a first edition Neo Lugia PSA 10 sold at the exact same PWCC auction for a whopping price of $129,000, which is insane. If you were talking about 6 months ago, or even yeah, I think so. If you're talking about 6 months ago, saying first edition base set Charizard going for $129,000 already seemed ridiculous. And this isn't even a Charizard card, it's a first edition Lugia. This card is notoriously hard to grade. If you open one up from a pack, most likely you're gonna get a PSA 8 or 9. If you literally just breathe on it, it'll probably become a PSA 9. So it is a notoriously hard PSA 10 to get. And wow, $129,000, that's incredible. A year ago, if you were to sell one, it would be optimistic to say that you would get 30 to 40 grand. So yeah, this is a massive amount of return on investment on some Pokemon cards that I don't think most people expected to bring in these returns. And the thing is, they're not stopping. The growth on these cards are still ongoing. The hype is just continuing and snowballing. And I don't really know what's going to stop at it, because these aren't cards that you and I would purchase. These are luxury goods on the upper scale. And on those scales, buyers are willing to pay as much as they can realistically afford. How much could first edition Charizard or first edition Lugia really go for? It's as much as anyone is really willing to pay, and that number can increase significantly once you reach the upper echelon of luxury collectibles. So yeah, it would not be surprising if bidders started to really go crazy for these cards and you're bidding $400,000 or $500,000. Realistically though, I think the most expensive card in the hobby is still going to be Illustrator Pikachu. The card is extremely rare, and it does not come up for auction very often, maybe once or twice a year max. it would go up for auction. And there may be a time when Illustrator Pikachu might not go up for auction for years. But the last time this card sold, it sold at auction for around $240,000. We don't know the official number because it was, I think, sold in yen. But in general, really expensive card. And I think if it were to go up for auction right now, it would not surprise me at all if Illustrator Pikachu sold for $400,000 to $500,000. But for now, first edition base set Charizard PSA 10 is our most expensive Pokemon card. I don't know about you guys, but I am so pumped right now. The hobby just keeps getting more exciting. I enjoy waking up every single day and just seeing what more there is to discover. And it's still getting more exciting because our next piece of news, and this one I know a lot of people are really excited for, and that is the holiday set from Japan. Shiny Star V has made its debut, and you can purchase it right now in the United States as well. If you look at my background, I actually have a couple of Shiny Star V box that arrive very quickly. If you want to purchase your own Shiny Star V box, I will have link in the descriptions for a couple of different sources. You can buy them on eBay, you can buy them on Amazon. There's just plenty of different places that you can just purchase a Shiny Star V booster box. If you're outside of the United States, if you're in the United Kingdom, Europe, or Canada, then I think some of these options should still be readily available to you. Japanese vendors on eBay as well as Amazon's are more than willing to ship internationally to most of the countries around the globe. So I don't think it's too difficult to get a box of Shiny Star V. If you're talking 5 to 10 years ago, it was pretty much impossible to get anything from Japan, but nowadays, very, very achievable. And initially, I was not very hyped for Shiny Star V. A lot of people were asking me about it, saying, Jake, what do you think about Shiny Star V? And I was a little bit skeptical. The set is full of Galar region Pokemon rather than our known favorites, which I'm okay with. It is the Galar region set. But overall, I am actually a lot more excited and a lot more hyped to open those Shiny Star V booster boxes now than I have ever been, because a bunch of news has broken out on this set that are really exciting. The first big piece of news is that we actually discovered this just last week. You can find God packs inside of Shiny Star V. What are God packs? God packs were something that were designed in the Japanese set starting last year with Tag Team All-Stars, and Shiny Star V is the only other set in Pokemon that has a God pack. A God pack is where every single card inside of a booster pack is an ultra rare, secret rare, full art, whatever it is. It's a great pack. Every single card is pretty much amazing. So the odds of pulling a God pack is actually not too bad. I think it's around 1 in 300 booster packs, so 1 in 30 booster box. You get an amazing pack. Someone might argue me on those odds, and that's totally fine. We don't know the official odds on a God pack, but in general, it is very feasible to pull one of these God packs. I've never pulled one before, would love to see it happen on video, but yeah, you can pull a God pack inside of Shiny Star V, and there's also a ton of amazing Pokemon inside. The heavy hitter, the big boy himself, is going to be that giant Shiny Charizard V Max. That card in its Japanese language is currently going for around $300 to $400. In the English version, which we don't know is coming yet, it might come sometimes in February next year, but the only version of this card available right now is the Japanese version, and that card is going for around $300 and $400. There's a couple of other noteworthy cards. One of the mystery cards that I thought might do really well was Shiny Ditto and Shiny Ditto V Max, because I just think the card is adorable. I love seeing Ditto in his blue form rather than his normal pink or violet form. But this card, not too great. It's going for around $20, but that's in line. Most of the other Shiny V cards inside of Shiny Star V is going for around $10 to $20, so not too shabby. But here's a really crazy one, the full art Marnie card, which is really gorgeous. This card is currently going for $180 to $200. This card is rivaling Charizard in terms of expensiveness. This is an amazing card to pull inside of one of these booster boxes. If you pull this card, That's more than the value of what, 2 booster boxes in one single card. And the crazy thing about Shiny Star V is every single pack you're guaranteed an ultra rare or better. So that's just an incredible proposition. There's also a lot of other amazing cards inside of this set. I think some of the best pulls are actually the full art trainers. We also have full art Skyla. She is going for $70, which is not too shabby at all. A very solid price for a full art trainer. Most of the other full art trainers like Piers are going for around 20 bucks. So in general, there's a lot of amazing cards inside of Shiny Star V, which I think justifies me being really hyped to open up some booster boxes from this set. My biggest regret right now is I don't think I ordered enough, so I will probably have to order some more because this set is just going to be a lot of fun. I think there's going to be some solid cards inside of this set that's going to be really worth it to grade. Overall, it's going to be a lot of fun. There are 330 cards in this set, and overall, I would say there's probably close to 150 to 160 hits inside of every single box. That's pretty or inside the set, not inside the box. There's 160 or so hits because you got to count up that there's 130 shiny cards and around 30 to 40 full art GXs and whatever else. Every single booster pack is a guaranteed GX or better. It's just going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to open up those booster boxes. It's going to be an absolute blast. Like I stated, if you want to purchase some Shiny Star V booster boxes, they are readily available now because people ask me all the time, where do you purchase stuff from Japan? And you can purchase Shiny Star V from eBay sellers on Japanese vendors. There's plenty of Japanese vendors on eBay. But if you want to purchase some, you can also go right through direct sources like Amazon, who has them readily available, and they'll ship to your house pretty darn fast. It's not too much of a hassle as it used to be. The special set from Japan always do really well. I was talking about CP6, that was the holiday set 4 or 5 years ago. That box was selling for around $50 to $60 on release, and now it's going for over $1,000. You can see in the background, I also have Pokekune. Pokekune is a great booster box. Those were going for around $50 or $60 at release, and now Pokekune is worth around $400, $500. I don't know the official price on it anymore, but it has been climbing just like every single other special set. Tag Team All-Stars, not too shabby as well. I think I'll probably link Tag Team All-Star in the description as well because I just think it's a really solid set. Tons of unique cards, and the price on the cards in Tag Team All-Stars just keep on rising. We have the gold Charizard and Reshiram inside of Tag Team All-Star. That card was worth only $100 at a certain point, and now that card is going for $300 to $400. And the prices on Tag Team All-Stars booster boxes have stayed the same throughout this whole entire process. So yeah, the value inside of Tag Team All-Stars keeps on rising, but the price on it has stayed stagnant. So you can definitely enjoy opening up Tag Team All-Stars. Guaranteed GX or better inside of every single booster pack. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Our last piece of news, and I think this one is more of a public service announcement, and that is Black Friday is right around the corner, like literally right around the corner, and you don't want to miss out on this. If you're planning on purchasing any Pokemon card products at all, then now is the time to do it. There's going to be some amazing deals going on. Mainly in the United States is what I'm going to cover, but if you're international, most likely you have local retailers that are going to be doing some kind of deal as well. Currently, there is an eBay deal where if you purchase anything on eBay, you get 5% eBay bucks back, which is really solid. They usually don't do stuff like that. We also have Walmart, which has their exclusive Jirachi GX collections. Those are normally $50 and they're currently selling them for $20, so that is 60% off. Maybe you can find some still available at your local Walmart. We also have Target, which is selling tins from some older GX boxes. These were $20 and now they're $10, so that's 50% off. GameStop also has their exclusive collection box. Those are normally $50, but they're going to be $25, so that's 50% off, and those collection boxes have 10 packs, 3 of which are XY Evolutions. The 3 XY Evolution booster packs are worth $30 right there, and you get 7 other booster packs. So these are some amazing deals. Like, you can seriously make a lot of value on these, so don't miss out on it. Now is a great time to pretty much purchase any Pokemon card product. This is usually going to be the time in the year where you pretty much have the best deals. These deals won't come back until next Thanksgiving or next Black Friday, so don't miss out on it. If you are looking to purchase any Pokemon card product, buy now, don't miss out on it. That's pretty much it. Alright everybody, that's the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am so pumped right now to be a part of the hobby. There's just so many amazing things going on, and the community is just having an absolute blast. We have tons of different conversation going on. We have Shiny Star V, Champions Path, the upcoming anniversary set, tons of modern news that is really sweeping everyone off their feet. As well, we have cards like the first edition base set Charizard, the first edition Lugia, which are making record sales, and those were not the only record sales. We mentioned those ones in the videos because those were the biggest, but there were tons of other record-breaking sales in the exact same auction. As well, there's tons of amazing deals going on right now. It's just an absolute blast, and I am so hyped for the upcoming weeks. There's just so much to enjoy. So what are you guys excited for? Let me know down in the comments. I always enjoy reading your guys' comment. I really do read every single comment, and I try my best to reply and answer as many questions as I can. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be more than happy to help. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.